Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TechZulu Live from South by Southwest. I'm your host, Amanda Coulong, and I am now joined by Justin Webb of Yappem. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Amanda. Great to be here.
You know, I have to say, I never thought I would encounter anything that's brighter than my skin, but those pants, is this part of the Yappem getup or something? What is this?
You know, these are actually pants that were given to me by a stylist. I think they're very stylish. And not only that, they draw attention to Yappem, which is what we're here for at South by Southwest.
You know that stylists do tend to give out and wear very interesting things.
I was told stylists only do trendy things. So I'm going to go with what my stylist told me, and I'm gonna stick with it.
So I take it Yappem has nothing to do with retail and fashion.
Actually, you can follow fashion on Yappem. So Yappem is really a platform for people to share their experiences with businesses and brands. And then what happens is you earn coins and you trade those coins in over time for gift cards.
Oh, so this is a way of getting some great customer feedback, good or negative, and still rewarding them for that.
That's right. So you can go on, let's say I want to talk about Starbucks. The great thing is every time a user posts about Starbucks or about any other brand, they earn these coins, and then they can trade them in for any brand. So just because I'm talking about Starbucks doesn't necessarily mean I have to get a Starbucks gift card.
So that actually addresses an issue then with a lot of brands that are hesitant to have people reacting to or interacting with sponsored content, right?
Right. I think that's a really sensitive area right now where brands are trying to engage users and incentivizing them for that engagement. And the nice thing is they're able to incentivize a little through us, right, by engaging them and sharing their experiences and interacting with them, but they can't incentivize them monetarily, and that's where we come in. So we actually create that bridge between the users and the brands.
And there's obviously a gamification element to this if there are coins. Do you have any of these coins with you?
I do.
We got to show these coins. They're actual physical coins.
Yeah, so it's these coins right here, gold coins, and on the back are these great promo codes. Here at South by Southwest, we're giving away $150,000. We're hosting our party, we're hosting the Mashable party, and last night we gave away $50,000, a Samsung TV, all sorts of great prizes, and it seemed to go over very well.
I like Yappem already. Did you get to meet Grumpy Cat at Mashable House?
No, but I saw it on the news last night. It really is a very grumpy looking cat.
You know what we want to do? We want to steal Grumpy Cat and see if we can make Grumpy Cat smile.
Oh, that's going to be tough. The whole whiskers, everything, very droopy. I feel bad for the cat.
Thank you. Everybody is saying they feel bad for this poor cat. I have a cat, and I know she would be pissed if I was suddenly holding her up against a million different strangers. My cat would become Grumpy Cat.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. Who wants to be on film that much during the day?
Well, I don't know. You're looking at some anyway. So Yappem, then, we've got gamification elements with this, not just with the coins, but they're also missions, yeah?
Right. So what users can do is they can go on and they can compete in a mission, and essentially what a mission is kind of like a task list that you would have. And so one of my favorite ones is Pound Date Night. And what I do is when I take my wife out for dinner, I'll do the Pound Date Night mission. I'll post where I'm at and what we're having, and I earn extra coins for posting and participating in these missions. We also, one of our brand partners is McDonald's. Right now they're relaunching the Big Mac through Yappem, so they're actually relaunching it. We have the Pound Big Mac mission. And with
what is the Pound Big Mac mission?
So the Pound Big Mac mission is essentially what McDonald's wants people to do, is they want them to go try the new Big Mac and talk about it on Yappem and share their experiences, again, both positive and negative. They want the real world, true experiences that create that emotional connection with their brand.
I appreciate that part the most, that just because so many things these days focus on positive, 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 liking something, starring something, Facebook thumbs up. You know, there's no thumbs down. Like when someone's family member dies, there's no thumbs down. Like if you want to support them. I mean, so showing the downside, the negative side, if you will, just that honest feedback is really important, and I feel like it's lacking in a lot of different products. So no wonder you guys came about that.
Yeah, so I think we are solving a lot of those problems, right? Facebook and Twitter and other platforms like that, they were originally designed for users, right? And then brands came on board, and it became a very difficult bridge to make between the brands and the users, because I'm sharing my personal content on there. I'm sharing pictures of my friends and families and my children, and I don't know that I necessarily want brands to have that information. And on Yappem, we're dedicated to those conversations. The great thing, though, is that we can share it out. So this happens organically on Facebook and Twitter now, where people are talking about brands. So you go into Yappem, you talk about your brand and product, and you can still share it to Facebook or Twitter. So it's very similar to what Instagram was like back in the day. You just get rewarded for doing it through Yappem.
And now, where did the idea initially spawn from? You and also mention your co-founder here too.
Yeah, so my co-founder is Dave Soxie, and he grew up in the retail industry. His family owned a bunch of retail stores.
I bet they didn't have these pants.
If they'd had, they would have been bestsellers.
I'm going to ask him.
But he grew up in the retail store and has always just been a brand loyalist. I was working for McKinsey & Company at the time, and we started talking. We were introduced by a mutual friend. I loved the concept. I think we are certainly the first startup to enter this space. We're being a little bit disruptive with some competitors, but we talked about it. We formed the business together, and the last 18 months has really been research and putting the business plan together. We received $2.5 million in funding earlier.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was very important. And part of our strategy right now is to give away at least half of our profits back to our users in the form of gift cards.
Half of them, 50% of your profit.
At least half.
Now that's definitely giving back. Yeah. Now the other interesting piece that I think is interesting here is you are the tech center for where?
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Wait, what?
You got it. Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
How does one spell or put that together? There's a tech center in Wisconsin.
There is, and it's SHE, she, B-O-Y, boy, Gan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan. Did I get it right?
You got it. You got it. And that's, there's much more difficult names in Wisconsin, but Sheboygan is one of them. And yeah, Dave and I are based out of Sheboygan. We're very proud of that community. The community has been extremely supportive of us. Okay. And, we're happy to be a new and emerging industry in the area.
Well, there is tech outside of San Francisco, as we in LA like to say, and people in New York and here in Austin, Texas. So Sheboygan is now on the map along with these pants.
We are. I don't know if they're going to let me back into Sheboygan with the pants. I'm a little worried about it.
I don't know if I would let you back in either.
So I have to say that it's been tremendous coming down here and being at South by Southwest, and I want to encourage everybody to come to our parties too. Sure. Yeah. Sure. So.
Especially if they can get all of these different gift cards.
Sure. And that's what we did a lot last night. We were showing people how to use these coins, how to enter the promo codes, doing the missions, and it's been tremendous. Right now we're signing up about 40 people an hour. So we're pretty happy with that.
Great. Well, congratulations and good luck, and hopefully we will see you on TechZulu again with your co-founder.
Thanks a lot, Amanda. It's great time.
Everybody make sure that you check out Yappem, and maybe you can get some coins, and maybe even see pictures of Grumpy Cat from Mashable, but they weren't.
Post on Yappem about Grumpy Cat right now.
You need to. Go do that. Everybody, Yappem, and I'm Amanda with TechZulu here at South by Southwest.